We are proud to tell you about Operation Max, a partnership between Fox 5 and a local nonprofit group called Canine Assistance. We're teaming up to train a service dog to support a military veteran in need of assistance. Meet Max. He's the puppy who will learn to help someone in need in a variety of ways. Take a look at that face. He's going to help from opening doors and turning lights on and off to retrieving dropped objects, even getting help when it's needed. Early next year, Max will come live with us here at Fox 5. There's Ron Gann. A group of us got to take turns taking Max home and fostering him, helping train him for a life of service. Last week, some of us got the chance to visit Max at the Canine Assistance facility in Milton. And this morning, we're giving you a chance to see what Canine Assistance is all about. Good Day's Paul Milliken is live there this morning to show us more of that. Oh, my goodness. He's so cute, buddy. Paul.
There you go, buddy. Katie, someone is a natural with the microphone. He's loving the mic this morning. You're a natural. We got the right guy, didn't we, Maxie? We got the right guy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so happy for you to meet Fox 5 Max right there. This is the newest member of the Fox 5 team here, and as you can tell, he's a natural. He likes being on camera, although I will say, if you watched us in the first hour, you know, we were energetic and we were playing with the dogs and we were excited. This is what happens in the aftermath. All of his brothers and sisters are pooped. They're done. They're like, you know what? It's nap time right now, but we're keeping Max awake so he can meet all of you. Katie, as you know, this has been in the works for a while. We're calling it Operation Max, and we are partnering with the wonderful organization called Canine Assistance. And that's where Kristen Lefevre comes in. It's great to see you this morning.
Great to see you too.
Okay, so you're an instructor here at Canine Assistance. And before we talk more about Max, I just want people to understand what you do here. So what is Canine Assistance?
Yeah, so Canine Assistance is a service dog school. We're based out of Alpharetta, Georgia. And really what we do is provide dogs for people who need them.
Yeah, and we're talking about the full spectrum. We're talking about people who have, you know, quadriplegics who are in wheelchairs, people who are military veterans. I mean, there's a lot of different people who are in need of service animals, right?
That's correct. And something that's really special about Max is he's going to go to a veteran specifically, which is kind of, you know, goes toward Operation Max, as we really want to focus on giving him someone who has served our country.
Yes, absolutely. We are so happy to be part of this. And I want to talk to you a little bit, too, about what makes this place different. The word training is not a word you will hear around here. What you do is teach the dogs, and it's a very different philosophy. So explain that to me.
Yeah, so you're exactly correct. We don't use training, we use teaching, because we feel like what we do with our dogs is a two-way street. Rather than I know more than you, we kind of work together. So I ask them, do you want to go this way? Yes or no? We use yes or no questions all the time to give our dogs input, because we think it's important for them to get in sync with us.
Yes, I love that. And your founder, Jennifer, in our last hour talked a lot about how you're so dog-centric here. It's about the animals. It's about loving the animals, and that's what really drew us to Canine Assistance. Now let's get down to business. So Max is going to be a busy boy. We're going to be working with him. What kinds of things will Max be learning to do?
So Max, he will learn different things throughout his whole life. So starting early on, we're building confidence. So everything is fun. Everything's a game. As he gets older, it will be being comfortable with wheelchairs, walking next to people with canes, and being in public. So that's kind of where you guys come in. Is the Fox 5 team is going to help Max get used to being in public, being in restaurants, being in stores, so that when he goes out with this person, he's really confident.
Yeah, and I just want to show you real quick, Blaze, if you'll pan over. So you'll see on the doors here, there are door tugs hanging from the doorknobs. You've also got some light switches around. So these are things that eventually the dogs will be helping people with, opening doors, turning on lights, stuff like that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And stuff like retrieving objects. If I drop my cell phone on the floor, we can label that for Max and say, this is phone. And we can say, Max, can you get my phone? And Max will pick up the phone and bring it to you.
Now, how long does it take for a puppy like Max to be ready to be placed with somebody?
Yeah, that's a great question. We place dogs usually between 1 or 2 years.
Okay.
And it needs about 1.5 years to increase their maturity. Dogs are like people that, you know, a little kid needs time to grow and learn the world. So same thing with these guys.
And we may take a little extra time because, you know, we're going to fall in love with this guy. And I want you to tell people, too, because I think this is the heart of the story, and I want people to hear this. When you place this dog with somebody who needs that service, with its companion, what does that moment feel like? I mean, explain to me when you watch a dog and a human finally get matched up.
Yeah, so really what happens here at Canine, it's one of my favorite things about us, is that the dogs pick their people. oftentimes it's, they put the dog with a person and say, hope you like each other. But here it might take 4 or 5 dogs, but we want to make sure that the dog is truly in love with the person they're going to be serving.
Yeah, and what is the typical reaction of the person who has finally met their match?
It's really awesome. Sometimes people, if it takes 4 or 5 dogs, they go, oh, no dog loves me. And we get to that 6th dog and they're like, this is what I've been waiting for. Where have you been my whole life? So it's really exciting to see that moment finally happen.
I love that. That is so cool. Well, again, we are very happy to be part of Operation Max. And ladies and gentlemen, we want you to be part of it too. So stay in touch with us. This little guy's got his own Twitter page, okay? Katie, he's going to have more followers than we have by the end of the day, which I won't be happy about. But if I'm gonna, if I'm gonna come in second place to anyone, this face is hard to resist. You also can follow him on Facebook, online. I mean, Katie, I think we're gonna be seeing a whole lot of this face in the coming months, aren't we, buddy?
Oh,
yep.
he's so
yes, we are.
cute.
Yep. I guess so.
That wall of smiling faces, though, says a lot, too, Paul. Thank you so much. I don't know how my daughter Ava's going to compare with that now on social media. We're going to share Max's story, of course, with you throughout the year or more here on Good Day Atlanta. And you can also follow Max online. Again, as Paul said, he has his own Twitter page, so we invite you to follow him at Fox 5 Max. We also have an Operation Max page on our website, fox5atlanta.com, so you can learn more. Just click on the banner at the top of our homepage. Come along with this journey for us.